What is up, guys? It's Alex Johnson here, the founder and lead analyst at yardsperfantasy.com. Welcome into the 33rd episode of the Feed Me Fantasy podcast. Let's eat. I know you've already downloaded the Yards Per Fantasy app, but have you seen the latest update? We just dropped 32 team profiles that are absolutely loaded with information. Really, more than you could ever imagine. For every single team, we have 20/20 tendencies, including formation and pass to run ratios. We have coaches and play caller information, offensive schemes, every team's draft picks, and the most amazing part is the data. There is literally an infinite amount of data for each offensive player on each team. This is from simple stuff like receiving yards to more in-depth stuff like red zone target share, yards per team pass attempt, and much more. And we detail it from week to week as well as season totals so you get the whole picture. And this is every player from every fucking team. Go download the app or visit the website to check these things out. Anyway, what we're really here for is rookie profiles. Today we've got North Carolina junior Dyami Brown, who stands at 6'1", 185 pounds. Brown was a three-sport athlete at West Mecklenburg High School in Charlotte, North Carolina. He starred in football, basketball, and track. On the gridiron, he caught 41 passes for 631 yards and 10 touchdowns, earning him offers from major programs like Alabama, Ohio State, Florida, Florida State, Michigan, and Virginia Tech. The four-star recruit ultimately chose to stay close to home with a commitment to North Carolina. Brown's impact as a freshman was minimal, with just 173 yards and 1 touchdown on 17 receptions in 9 games. He took a big leap as a sophomore, though, hauling in 51 receptions for 1,034 yards with a 20.3 yards per reception average and 12 scores, while earning third-team All-ACC honors. Brown continued to thrive in the Tar Heels offense, particularly as a downfield threat in 2020. He caught 55 balls for 1,099 yards with a 20 yards per reception average and 8 touchdowns. He led the ACC in receiving yards and was named first team All-ACC and third team All-American. Brown opted to forego his senior season to enter the NFL draft. He finished his collegiate career with 123 receptions for 2,306 yards and 21 touchdowns. So let's talk the positives, the things we like in Brown's profile. First, he's an excellent vertical route runner with very good deep ball tracking ability. That helped him average more than 20 yards per reception in both 2019 and 2020. His 12 deep receptions in 2020 ranked number 5, while his 543 deep yards were number 2, and that's per PFF. Brown had 18.4 yard average target distance, and 62.2% of his targets were 10 or more yards down the field. Brown had a 19.8 breakout age, which lands in the 69th percentile per player profiler. And he's still young. He'll be a 21-year-old rookie. He's got a great release off the line of scrimmage, and he averaged 3.11 yards per route and 3.08 yards per team pass attempt in 2020. On the negative side, drops were a bit of an issue. He's inconsistent creating separation. He ran a limited route tree at North Carolina. He doesn't necessarily have the elite athleticism to overcome his lack of size at 185 pounds. His 36% contested catch rate leaves a bit to be desired. He's not dynamic after the catch. He averages 4.9 yards after catch, which ranked number 178 per PFF, and his 9 broken tackles were number 47. That probably explains why he had just 1 career rush attempt and no kicker punt returns in his career. Bringing it all together, Dyami Brown is one of several undersized yet highly productive wide receivers in the 2021 draft class. He ran a limited route tree at North Carolina, where he spent much of his time on the left side of the field running vertical routes. While that may sound like a negative, Brown actually excelled at the niche he was put in, even without prototypical burner speed. He's great off the line and projects as a guy who can do more at the NFL level than was asked of him in college. His age-adjusted production profile is one of the strongest in the class, and he's just 21 years old. Brown will likely find draft capital on day 2 and will make for a solid second-round selection in dynasty rookie drafts. But that's going to be a wrap for today, though. If you're not already, please follow me on Twitter at @A_JohnsonFF and the site at YardsPer. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Also, please be sure to rate and review. It really helps me out a lot and it's much appreciated. Go download that Yards Per Fantasy app right now and give us a 5-star rating and review over there, too. Thanks, guys. Cue that music.